So greetings to Porto, to all other cities, to you in the world. InfraTec. InfraTec has been founded in 1991 by just 3 people sitting in a cellar of the Technical University and thinking about infrared technology. Nowadays, we are 230 employees here in Dresden and worldwide. We make sales of roughly 40 million euros, and the company is still privately owned. So we are really dedicated to our customers. We are not dependent on any share movements or anything like this. We can operate in thermography and infrared technology. Infrared technology because we have 2 business units. One business unit is doing pyroelectric detectors, so very tiny sensors which are used currently also very often in the breathing tools in hospitals. So it's really a very important component in those devices. We're going to talk today about the infrared thermography division, where we offer infrared cameras and other solutions. We can do all this because we have, as I mentioned, the 230 experts in their specific field. So I think it's really about people understanding the customer needs, the technology, and doing also other things. I think, of course, you want to get infrared cameras at highest level, which you can expect from us, of course, but you also want to get them delivered on time. You want to have a good service. This is why we have this network of 230 experts in their very field, and this is very important for you as well, because you're going to get the excellent package of everything. Of course, we also have the hardware which is necessary to provide high-end cameras, high-end solutions. So we have a calibration lab which is equipped with all the black body radiators. We have climate chambers, we have spectrometers, all the things which are really necessary to provide high-end thermographic equipment. We have optics labs, so we can design our optics. We can control the quality of optics. We have an active thermography lab, so when it is more about signal to noise ratio above what thermographic camera can do, we can go into active thermography. And this is what I want to talk a little bit later on, as well, as I already said. So what do we offer our customers? We have a range of cooled photon detector cameras called Image IR, coming with the highest features in all the resolution topics, so temporal resolution, spatial resolution, as well as, most important, of course, for thermographic camera, thermal resolution. And there are more features to be discussed later on. We also provide microbolometer cameras. So let's say this is the big market nowadays in the world because it's uncooled technology, so easy to use, no any topics of maintenance because there is nothing moving basically. We have our own software development team in the company, so we have, of course, software to help our customers, you, to analyze the data in the very best way, to grab the data, to make use of the data later on. And because we have the team in our company very close to all the other departments, we can react very quickly to specific customer demands and develop new functionalities if they are needed and implement those into the existing software package or make new software. I mentioned already active thermography, so we have equipment solutions in this range as well. So material testing, construction testing in lightweight construction, electronics testing, all supported also in the range of active thermography. And something which we really concentrate on as well is to implement our cameras into turnkey solutions, which means that we have a full solution for the customer in their specific field. And you can see we have done this and do this in very, very wide ranges in the industry, in R&D. So this is about solar cell testing, solar power plant monitoring, as well as a lot of metallurgy brake testing. So you name it, and I think we have solutions already done in the most different fields. How can we do this? How can we always be at at the forefront of developments in the specific applications? We do this because we work not just in the field of infrared technology, but we cooperate with many partners in the research establishments, universities, as well as research institutions. So we see what are the ongoing hot topics, and together with those customers, we develop new solutions where thermography is one integral part. So if you are from a university, if you are from a research institution and you say, okay, we also do have the ability to participate in some European or international program, because you have a project idea, just get back to us, and most certainly, based on our experience handling such projects, we can work together. Having been in the market for such a long time, working with universities, working also with industrial customers, we of course have a very wide customer base, not only in Germany or in Europe, but all over the world. And this stretches from industrial customers, automotive industry, up to NIMs like the NPL or CRIS. We cannot do this only alone here in Dresden and at our subsidiaries in the US or China and the UK. We need partners, and we work together with partners in a global network, and this enables us to support you from here, from Dresden, but also in your respective country in a very, very fast way. So the 24-hour service hotline is available for all our customers, because we understand that you have a camera, you want to buy a camera, you just do not want to stop buying and getting delivered the camera, but you need a dedicated after-sales service. And this is what we do together with our partners on a global scale. Then, of course, we can provide our high-end cameras. Here is Image IR. And you see at this chart that the main focus we put onto this development is that it is a flexible design concept. We want to give you the most dedicated solution for your current application, but we also want you to be flexible with future demands, with making the camera a future-proof investment for you. And this is actually what I was talking about, flexibility, a very modular design concept. So you already see here some of the modules which are available. Of course, the camera also comes with interior values, I'd say, so it needs to be organized and controlled. So we have a very intuitive remote control and options to set specific parameters. And I think very, very important thermographic camera is, of course, that it is thermographic. So it's not just an infrared camera, but it's a thermographic camera. So we talk about calibration. all our calibration, and you already had a look into our calibration lab before, are NIM traceable. The NIM in Germany is the Physikalisch-Technische Bundesanstalt, so PDB. So everything we do here is fully traceable to PDB. The modular design concept allows us to operate with different key components. And of course, with a thermographic camera, the very key component is the detector. So we can implement detectors up to a pixel number of 1920 by 1536. So this is really state-of-the-art resolution, spatial resolution. We have very good temporal resolution cameras, 1 kilohertz full frame in the VGA mode. We have sub-window modes being much faster. So we really look for the best detector for your application and for maybe also future needs in your institution. The cameras can come with different detector materials. So we have INSB, MCT, but we also have SLS detectors. So all this is helpful to achieve excellent resolution, which is necessary to see small details at objects far away, still at a wide field of view, to resolve very small items, for instance, in electronics. But it's of course also interesting to look at rather faster processes than just moving from one end of the office to the other end. Important topic is always, how can I cover my sample? How can I cover my board whatsoever with the image? How can I resolve very small details, objects far away? So it comes not only to detector topic, but also to lens topics, and we can offer a wide range on telephoto lenses, wide-angle lenses. We have microscopic lenses, and in the lower part of the screen you see our microscopic abilities. So we can resolve very, very tiny objects with different lenses. Of course, we have quality lenses made in Germany, so distortion topics are tackled in a good way. So you have really excellent quality also in our lens spectrum. A very special lens is a zoom lens. You remember also in the ValueCam range, we have a zoom lens, a radiometric one. We have the very same also in our image IR range. And the very interesting thing is not that we have a zoom lens, because I think you're aware of the fact that there are zoom lenses everywhere used when infrared cameras, not thermographic cameras, but infrared cameras are used at border control topics or whatsoever. The interesting thing here, again, like with the ValueCam zoom, is we have a radiometric zoom. So when I'm going to switch on the video, you will see that we zoom in and the temperature of our region of interest will hardly change. So we have a fully radiometric measurement. You see the changes are really minimal. Even it looks big, but changes, the scale is very narrow. So we can provide excellent radiometric measurement with this zoom camera, which makes it, of course, also usable for research purposes, environmental research, for instance. Zoom is one thing, focus is another one, and we can offer focus options, not just manual ones, but also motorized focus options. This is available both for our standard lenses as well as for microscopic lenses. And I think you are aware of the fact that especially in the field of microscopy, focusing is a very difficult topic because the depth of field is very limited, as the same thing as with the visible optics microscopy. So a very precise setting of the focus is essential, and this can be supported by our motorized focus. So you have the ability to precisely focus remotely. You have the opportunity to set different region of interest focus points, so you can switch in between different focus steps very fast and very easily. So I think this is also something which supports your application. I was already talking about calibration, and calibration is really a big topic for us here at InfraTec. Because it's a challenging topic, and that's why we take it on. Our calibration, as I've already mentioned, are fully traceable to the German NIM. We can provide multi-integration time calibrations. We can, as I've already shown you, provide the high dynamic range calibration, but we also have other opportunities. Here you see standard ranges are always made in a way to accommodate the measurement needs of your ray application. So we can go from roughly -40 to 3000 centigrades and make accordingly the calibration ranges to still provide a measurement accuracy of ±1%. We have a functionality called high sense calibration, which enables the customers to make their own calibration ranges. So if they have specific needs for an integration time, because maybe you combine the camera with external processors and you want to have a very specific integration time, you can set this integration time and the camera automatically will fix this to in the temperature range. So you are very flexible in setting calibration ranges which you need, and still you operate in a calibrated way. Multi-integration time, we have already talked about that. So you combine different calibration ranges to make more dynamic measurement possible, and this can be expanded by the HDR functionality beyond the limitations of spectral or neutral density filters.